Coming up in today's episode. 20 grand? What? That's crazy. Hello and welcome back to Green River. So, just about going 1 o'clock in the afternoon here in July. We need to get back to harvesting, but first things first, we need to do a bit of greasing and repair on our combine. It's been running a bit sluggish. So let's get in here and grab some tools. Let's get her fixed up. Repair for 6,000 bucks, or 6,735. Looks like you can use a wash, but I don't think we're gonna bother with that until we're done harvesting, because it's just gonna get very dirty very quick again. So may as well just hold off of that until we're all done. Chickens are producing lots of eggs, so we're going to sell those in September. I think the best price is for eggs, so that's when we'll do that. Woo. Yeah, so we're on down to our oat field here. Gonna get that all done. We will, well, I say we will store the oats, but I don't know. We have to put up another bin for that. We'll see what the price is doing now. If it's half decent, we will sell it right away, but if it's absolute garbage, the price, then I think we're gonna hold off until it is a bit better. Because, yeah. Oh, we need to drop the swath. There we go, better. Yeah, if it's half decently okay, we'll sell it, but if it's garbage, we'll have to put up another bin to hold it. Or do we do have oats in a bin. Okay, we're gonna have to replace that. We'll have to sell the oats by the time the sunflower is ready to go, because we want to store sunflower over oats. So, but let's check the price anyways. It's now 1300 we can get. So we'll be jumping pretty quick here, it looks like. So maybe we will store it for a little bit until our sunflowers are ready to go. When the sunflowers need to get stored, we will sell the oats to make room for the sunflowers. That's what we're gonna do, and that's the thing we're gonna stick to. So that's filling up pretty fast as well. 28% full already. I'm always just, maybe it's because it's such a small tank, but I was just going to say I was so amazed how fast it's filling up. Need to combine with a bigger tank, I guess. Yeah, let's take a look here at the yield map. Should load in soon. See what the GPS is going to, or the computer system is going to be telling us. That's alright. Not the greatest of yields, but it's definitely a bit better than it was last time around. I'm not quite sure if it's just the soil type that's making it bad right now, but okay. Yeah, it is better than last time, but still not. What do you say, that's 90%? It's yield percentage is getting. I mean, it's up there, but this will be the true test here in this bottom corner. If we actually did improve it. Yeah, it is better. It is better. Let's not try to complain too much about it. It is still filling up fairly quickly. So it's early episode, but I think we're going to get this set up on a worker pretty soon, and we'll get on to baling. I mean, I don't mind harvesting, but it's just I like to multitask, and baling something we can't hire out, so I have to do that. We may as well get the jobs hired out that we can, so that we can do other jobs and progress. I'll fill this tank, but maybe we can go all the way around, looks like, with one tank load of 9,500 liters, I think it holds. Not 100% now on what it does hold, but yeah. Actually, I won't fill this. I'm just gonna, once we get here again, we will get it all lined up, and we will let someone else take over. Good. They're almost full, so let's go grab the cloth. That's got the trailer on it. Whoop. Where do we park it? There it is, middle of the yard. Fire it up, and looks like we're running a bit low on some diesel, so it looks like we should get some more order. And I think our tank is empty. So yeah, I think we should order some more fuel soon. But first things first, let's get this guy emptied so he can continue on. Won't get him emptied by the end, but we'll just park and wait up. Let him finish emptying. Right on. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on a time lapse here, nice and early in the episode. And we're going to get this all baled. I have had a call about our neighbors have a field that they just harvested, and close to our grass field actually, that they need baling because their baler is broken in the shop right now. So they want to get those bales off before any rain shows up. So they're wondering if we could do that for them. And I said we'd be glad to. Just as soon as we're done here, we will head on up there. I told them once we're done baling our field, we'll head on up and do theirs. They said that was a-okay, just as long as it gets done today. So yeah, let's go grab a Massey. Seems like that's all the work this tractor does. It's just baling. Well, I'm sure it will have other jobs yet. It's a very capable tractor. Let's go down to this end where we started, and we'll start with the baling. We won't start in the middle, start at the end. Okay, so I will see you in a bit once we are either a good chunk away through here or done, or unless something else comes up. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay. Well, he's almost full again. We should actually turn that off because it might be a little bit. Let's go grab the cloth again. Yeah, he's just about full. Let's grab the combine instead, because he's going to turn to the wrong side. No, you're coming with me. Okay, let's get this guy unloaded again. Should fill the trailer, I think. Let's see. It should be pretty close, I think. I think it was... Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll take it all. Anyways, we're going to go dump this into the silo right away, because we're not going to fit the whole field into the trailer. That's a given. Baling has been going well. We're keeping up nicely with the combine. Not falling behind. Not catching up too much. So yeah, going good. It did fill it. 324 liters to spare. Or extra in the hopper. We're going to go down to this side now, just so that worker won't get confused at the end once he's trying to turn around here and won't see the trees or whatever he's going to see. Yeah. It says expected yield is 92, 95%. So yeah, my guess is pretty close with 90. Let's go and dump this. 34,000 liters of oats. So if we sell it at market price right now, we're looking at about 45 grand. So hopefully we can get upwards of 50 for a trailer load once we sell it at peak price. At least that's the hope. Whoa, don't hit the auger. I do believe that's one that has our oats in it, because that one has our barley. This has 6,455 liters of oats. So yeah, let's crank that over. Did I close that top? Climb up the auger. Ah. Well, let's just look this way then. No, it is open. Okay. Maybe we need a different approach angle. Let's crank it. There we go. Okay, so that should all empty into there. Yep, it's slowed down. Auger is working. Good. So I won't let that go. In real, we wouldn't open the whole back like that, because there would just be a big mound here on the ground now. So let's go hop into the Massey again. The rest of that should fit into the combine tank, I'm assuming. There's not a whole lot left. And the yield in this corner is not as good. It's got a worse soil type of thing. It's got silty clay here. So yeah, well, let's crack on. Get the rest of this baling done. I think we have about 20 bales. 22. I don't know. I can't remember if I reset the counter or not. We can go check. If it's a ridiculous number, then we know it's not right. 41. Is that 41? Or would that be 21, because we had 20 from our barley field? I don't know, you know. That many bales? No. Well, guess we'll see once we load them all up, what the trailer tells us. I really doubt it's 41, but you never know. I just can't remember for the life of me if I reset that counter or not. I should always remember to do it right after we're done. But hey-oh, whatever. It'll all get done in the end. So, plans for fields. I think we should do another field of wheat. I'm not going to do barley again because we just did barley. So we'll do a field of wheat. I'm thinking possibly actually in our new field right next to us here. We should do wheat in there. We should probably do some more corn because our pigs are reproducing and we're going to be needing more. So I'm thinking we should do this field as corn again, both sections, and maybe we should do some canola up top at our barley field that we just did. So we'll take a look here in the planting windows. I think the wheat and corn will both get planted this fall. Corn will have to be in spring. So our Quad-Track has a little bit of work to do, and possibly some contracting if some farmers around here want our help. Yeah, so it all did fit in the tank, and that is done for a little bit. So we will take it back to the yard, get it washed up, put away, and we will wait for our sunflowers to be ready. So that'll be the next job for this guy. Drop that on there. We'll leave that there for now. We'll clean it up with tractor. Actually, I should probably take that header off because we're going to need the trailer for the sunflower header. Anyways, we'll leave that guy right there, and we'll hop back into the Massey. So let's get this done with as well. I think the next job here, we're going to actually lease ourselves a manure spreader and spread some manure. If we don't have enough, I know we are more than welcome to buy some from our neighbor, whether they have a pile in their manure heap. So we're going to spread this field and also our barley field and possibly the grass field. Let's see if there's any growth. There shouldn't be any growth on it because we cut it this technically July in like a few hours ago according to gameplay time. So there shouldn't be any growth on it. We're going to spread some manure, get the nitrogen up the old-fashioned way, I should say it. And yeah, see how that goes. Hopefully, well, grass we shouldn't have to add any more nitrogen after the manure. We're gonna have to add a little bit more on the arable crops, I do believe, because they do take more. I'm not too concerned about the rest of this, or all the little bits and pieces of straw, but yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the arable crops will take some more nitrogen, but I think spraying some manure would be a good start on boosting that. So once we're done here, we'll get this. Oh, that's right. We have to, right. I have to quickly go and bale up neighbor's field. Otherwise, they probably won't let us buy any manure. So actually, I'm gonna quickly go and do that right away. So I'm gonna do it off camera because you just saw the baling here. But yeah, I'll do that off camera. I'll show you a little bit of the end of it. But yeah, gotta get that done. So hopefully, yeah, we can get these cleared off, and they want to get their bales cleared off because there is a storm brewing. It's supposed to be here overnight or early in the morning. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully we don't get too much damage. But yeah. So let's head on up to their field and get her done. So yeah, I'll see you in probably an hour's time. So around 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock? Is that right? Yeah. So it's 2:10 now. That's 50 minutes. See how long it takes us, but yeah, I'm guessing it should be around 3 o'clock. We'll be done. Well, alright then. Just after 3 o'clock, a little bit out of my estimate, but not too bad. So, just about done. They've had 67 bales, I think. They have been collecting as we go. They've collected about half of them. They have, well, the rest of the bales to pick up. You saw there, we have too many bales again on the map, so yeah, we got a lot of bales around. That's why they've been picking up actually in the middle, because we hit the bale limit for the second time now. So anywho, let's get on back and park this away. Actually, we can get this washed up and put away for a couple months probably. Until the next hay cutting, I think. We're going to do hay next time in this field. Because we got lots of silage. And we're going to be running low on hay sooner than silage, so yeah. Let's get back and we will get ourselves a manure spreader all sorted out for our next job of the day. As for our bales that are out in the field there, we need to get them collected and put away as soon as possible as well. I think we need to probably invest in a bale shelter that they can get locked into technically, so they're not actual bale until you disperse them, if you know what I mean. We were going to get this washed. What am I doing? We need to go to the jet wash. But yeah, we need to get a bale storage shed that they can be stored in, so they're not an actual bale on the map, like I was saying. I know there are some out now, but we need to get them in place and see where we can put them on the yard and all the good stuff. Okay, let's hop out of there, grab the wand, and spray. It's not too dirty, so it shouldn't take too much. Doesn't look too caked on. Yeah, it comes off pretty easy. Good, 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 good. Alright. All clean. This tractor is amazing. Does not struggle with anything. The strawberry just baling up, they had some pretty big, thick swaths. So, and I was thinking that it might struggle. But no, it just powered right on through. Just ate it all up. Okay, so I'm going to phone the dealership. See what kind of manure spreaders they have, or they can get for us this afternoon. And I'll see you in a bit. You may be wondering why we have our trailer when we're going to go manure spreading. Because our dealership's awesome. They just told me that there's actually a kit they have that they can put onto the back of this trailer, and this is a manure spreader. I was like, what? That's crazy. But yeah, sure enough. So let's go down there. We'll get the kit. They said we can install it ourselves in their workshop if we want, or we can take it back home, do it. But I figured we'll just get it done here quickly. So yeah, let's see what they got. How much is it going to cost us to get this fitted? Let's customize this. We can lease something for cheaper than that. That's a ridiculously expensive piece of kit to go in the back. Oh my goodness. Release. That holds 22, 25. That's holds 20. Spreads out to 9, or spreads out to 24. What's these? $4 grand to lease that. That holds 20. If we lease the Swanson for, we might just go for the Swanson, I think. Yeah, we can rent this 5 times for the cost of getting that attachment for the back of this. It's not like we're doing that much manure spreading. That's crazy. And just for that, you guys can store my trailer for a while. That's insanity. Not happening. Anyways, let's go get this filled up, and we'll spread our field closest to the yard to start off with, see how it works, and get it all sorted out. Oh, sorry, I need to order fuel. Hopefully we'll have enough for today, it looks like, but order fuel for tomorrow, or for August, I should say. Let's just take this way, not quite so sharp corners. Should have some pig food to give to the piggies now. They still have a little bit, but where is that trigger? Thought there was a trigger that filled it up. There it is. Okay. I don't know how much we have. Ooh, it's going down pretty quick actually. It looks like we have about two trailer loads maybe. The number pop up. Ooh, 18,000 left. So yeah, not quite 2 trailer loads. Ah, we need to get those bales moved first. Okay, well, let's hop back into Massey then. Quickly get those picked up and moved out of the way. They all will fit on one load of our trailer, so that's not a issue. Just has to be done. I guess we do run a fuel in the cloths. We can always continue working with either the quad track or this guy, because we have enough horsepower with all of our tractors now to run any of our equipment, which is good. We don't have to go, oh shoot, this tractor doesn't work for such and such a job. We can just do anything with any tractor. Well, the quad track can't do any job because it doesn't have a, or does it have a PTO? I'm not sure now. I thought for some reason it didn't, but now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, this trailer's in very bad state. It needs a lot of greasing, probably all new bearings in the wheels, in the hubs, because you can see the repair bar has just gone to nothing. I guess we could also spread some manure on our new field here. I bet it could use some nitrogen. We could double check the map, but I'm pretty sure it's gotten very little to none on it. It's a bit heavy, it keeps pushing the tractor around. So it looks like we're not going to have the 40, so we must have not reset the counter. Didn't think we did, because 40 bales off this field have been crazy good. We're getting close to 30 though. Whoa. Come on, why that? I wonder if it has anything to do with the repair state of this trailer, why it's pushing so much. Because this tractor should have no problem holding this tractor on the road, or in a line I should say. Okay, so we got 28 bales off that field. 99% sure that's all of them, so yeah, we will get those put in that storage there once we have a second before the storm that is brewing shows up. That weight block we have on the back of the telehandler now works like a charm. Whoa, why is that back in the wrong way again? Because we can pick up a ton of bales now with such a tiny telehandler. Right now the only thing that is hindering us from, or is making us want to get a new telehandler, is just the speed of it really now. So yeah, let's hop back in here, fire up, and we'll go out and spread. Now that the field is clear, open that up. Have to judge this, I have no idea. I cannot see how far that is spreading. Okay, that's the edge of it. That is going down like a rocket. Okay, we need to change that off of auto. Deactivate auto. We're going to up it just a little bit. Just put on some, because we don't have a ton of manure just to throw away. Let's see what the nitrogen's going to be looking like once we did that. Let's see, update. Yeah, okay. It is a bit better. Crank it up a bit more. I hate not putting the perfect amount on, because now it seems like we're just burning fuel for no reason doing this, but that is hard to see where we have been. Wow. I doubt you can see it all in the video. I can barely see in game here, but I'm just gonna have to kind of wing it, I guess. Whoops. And there's not an angle like this. You can kind of see the further away where we have been, but because of the texture disappearing on the field. But wow. Yeah, now that we've turned it down, it is lasting longer, so but it is, we have to come back and do it again with artificial, just to top it off. I mean, I guess we won't have to use as much artificial then, but let's make another pass about here-ish. That should be pretty close, I think. Just judging by where I can see up further ahead there. Yeah, so all the manure that we have in storage here will do just this field, looks like. We're gonna have to get those animals to start pooping a bit more. It does go through quite a bit. Now I'm debating if we should actually be taking the manure we are getting down to the co-op, because they have artificial fertilizer plant where they take manure and they compress it with, I'm not sure what now, but they make like artificial fertilizer out of manure. So I think that might be a good way to do it. Just pay them for the what do you call it, the fee for using their machinery or building to whatever they're using to make it. Because yeah, I mean, artificial does seem to, because it's so compressed and compact, you don't need as much, it seems, to make a big of a difference on the field. Like here you need a lot to make a big difference, but seeing how that's so compacted into small little pieces, you don't need to put on as much to make the same difference on the field. Again, that is just about empty. No, we're not going to make it all the way down. Alright. So that's that. Well, let's go get the rest of it. And well, we'll just spread it all here and on our new field next to us. And whatever we're going to spread on the other fields, we will buy from our neighbors, because they got loads. Piles, just heaps and bounds. Should make a track around the pigs so we could just drive in a loop. Oh, but our trees are planted there. Right, never mind, we won't do that. You guys poop more. We need more manure. At least we don't have long to cart for these two loads. Perfect. Okay. So let's take on a bit of a time lapse. We'll get this field and the next field done, and then we'll see where we're at time-wise. And then we'll move on over to our fields further away. Be a bit more time carting for those, but should be okay. go. Now they're empty. Let's go over to the neighbors and grab ourselves some more manure. They don't spread it, they just sell it to the BGA or to the co-op, so they're perfectly fine with selling it to whoever. Don't matter to them. They just want to get rid of it. So just to come on in, drive on down to their pit and load up. Should be around back here. Left. Here it is. Okay. Let's save the game first, of course. Make sure we're getting it from the right spot over here. Yep. Feels pretty slow, but that's okay. It is definitely a lot cheaper than the artificial mineral fertilizer, but like we were saying before, it doesn't go very far. So you have to use an awful lot more of it. But this should be what, like 300 bucks? Oh, 750. I was not looking at our money apparently. 750 bucks for a full hopper load? Trailer load? What would you call it? Hopper trailer. Spreader load? Spreader load maybe. That sounds more right. So yeah, we'll probably have another, well, probably a few actually, seeing how we have the rest of this field to do. Our old barley field and also our grass. So yeah, but anyways, it'll all be worth it in the end. We're gonna make some money. Whoopsie, there you go. Let's zoom out a bit. Okay, we're opened up, we're ready to fire, so let's fire away. Definitely a lot easier to see where we have and have not been on this field, because we're covering the white lime with the brown manure, so much more easier to see. That little strip there that we're missing, that's not a big deal at all, because like we said before, we'll have to come over again anyways with the mineral, and it'll all get boosted to perfect once that's over. This is just a bit of a helper, so we don't have to use as much. I don't mind doing this job. It's probably not everyone's cup of tea, but it's, I don't know. This is one of my more favorite ones. I do like the mowing. Harvesting is actually not one of my go-to jobs. I'd rather do carting or baling. But this is one, it's up there, the spreading. Spreading slurry and manure, I don't mind at all. Don't do it much, but I don't mind it. So let's turn her off there. Whoops. And let's turn this cruise down a bit. And we'll go finish off this edge, and then we'll do the middle. These trees will probably benefit from a bit of manure as well. I don't know how much, well, the roots will go underneath the field, so they should be getting some of it at least. So yeah, hopefully our, excuse me, get out of here. Hopefully our trees that we planted will be growing soon, because we like to get some more wood chips out of them. Bit of a different site on the farm. Manure spreading. If only it was ours. We could have had our own, but that was 20 grand. And I wasn't interested in spending that kind of money on a kit for our trailer. If it was like 5 or something, yeah. But $20,000 option? No thank you. So we're 40% left in here already. Yeah, we're gonna have a few loads. Should get a bit closer than that. Anyways, back to the time lapse. We'll get more of this done, and I'll see you at the. Well, probably at the end of this field. We'll do the. I'll do the other 2 fields off camera, because you only see so and so much of this, and you get tired of it. So, but yeah, gonna have to get these weeds killed off. I'm not sure if we're just going to drill through them or if we should spray them off first. They're all going to come back if we just drill through them. So, might be a better option just to spray them off first. But, we'll see. See what I'm in the mood for. We are getting through it. Wow. I'll see how far we can get on this next load, but I highly doubt we're going to make it all the way down to the bottom. We'll see though. I said we're going to go on a time lapse. Why am I still narrating? I don't know. Yeah, we'll grab. I'm thinking it's going to be 1 more load to do this, but yeah. It'll most likely be 2, seeing how I'm saying 1. We just might have enough in this last load. 20% left, 26. It's gonna be close. I mean, we could knock the rate down, rate back a bit, just so we would for sure have enough, but don't really want to. And we don't have to cover 100% either, because like I've said, what would it be, a gazillion times right this episode? We have to hit it all again with more fertilizer, so not that big of a deal. Just spread the majority of it. Like, that's pretty good already. We'll just dump the rest of the load here on the field. Whatever's covered is covered. What's not, we'll move on to the next one. So yeah, it's all nice, good stuff. Bit smelly, but hey, that's this field all covered. Wow, we actually had enough to cover everything. Nice. Great. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to get these other 2 fields all covered in muck as well. I'm going to get those bales stacked away in shelter before the storm comes. It's supposed to be coming here tonight. You can kind of see the clouds rolling in over there. So hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But we shall see. So yeah, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button so I know what you did. Feel free to leave a comment if you have anything you want to see different in the series. But until next time, later.